Hello, Joey here from Way Scarff Way. Today we're going to talk about this awesome 2022 Rivian R1T Launch Edition, an all-electric pickup truck, one amazing vehicle. This thing is absolutely amazing, whether it's driving on the road or going off-road. And not all Rivians are created equal. This is a top-of-the-line Launch Edition. So what's the difference between the Launch Edition and the Adventure? The basic two trim levels that you'll see on the Rivians. Well, the Adventure can get similar equipment as the Launch Edition, but the Launch Edition, which this one is, just has more standard equipment. And this actually has a few odds and ends, specifically the power rear tonneau cover that they actually, as far as I know, don't offer anymore on Rivian. So that's pretty cool stuff too. So today, when you buy a new Rivian, you can get a dual motor, you can get a quad motor. You can get different size battery packs, but back in 2022, they made the Rivians pretty much in one way of the quad motors, large battery packs, and later on they offered a few different more options. We see a lot more dual motor Rivians with the newer versions, and the quad motors are a little bit more exclusive. A quad motor, a brand new one these days, is about $100,000, so they're not cheap. And when it comes to performance and going off-road, the quad motor is the way to go. The quad motor, this particular one has a combined output of over 800 horsepower, so 0 to 60 is like 3 seconds. Ridiculously fast. When you accelerate in this thing, it kind of gives you that feeling in your stomach like going on a roller coaster or something like that. It's like your own personal amusement park ride. But also when going off-road, since it has a motor for each wheel, it can individually modulate the power to each individual wheel, making it the best as far as off-road prowess goes. So if you want to go off-road and you want the most off-roadable version of the Rivian R1T, it's the quad motor. This one comes standard with 20-inch all-terrain dark wheels, but this actually has a nice aftermarket wheel and tire package with these really nice Pirelli off-road tires. So if you're going to go off-road, this is definitely a great version to do it in. Kind of like Tesla, the majority of the functionality is in the screen. Once you get the hang of it, it's pretty easy to get around, and they're constantly having updates. There's actually another update to download, so they're constantly improving and adding features with the other updates. This has an adjustable air suspension, so you can have a really low ride height for a lower center of gravity for better efficiency and better handling, or you can put it on the highest ride height for amazing off-road prowess. So there's different driving modes. There's Conserve. Conserve actually just makes it front-wheel drive, believe it or not. Then put in performance mode where it will lower the ride height. There's a snow mode. Then you have off-road modes as well. And then we also have trailering modes. And the trailering system and the trailering modes is really awesome. It actually gives you a lot of information on the screen when trailering. Pretty cool vehicle. We have a really nice climate control system. And it's like a touchscreen. It's like using a tablet, like using an iPad. We have actually heated and air-conditioned front seats, which is really nice. It's actually a little bit warm today. Heated steering wheel. Beautiful job on the interior. Where Tesla's kind of a little bit more minimalist as far as their interior styling goes, Rivian's just the opposite. They have a lot of pizzazz in their interior. Very, very nicely done. It kind of reminds me of like an electric Range Rover or an electric BMW, how nice the interior is. Like the attention to detail is really amazing in this thing. All the little contrast stitching, little bezels and stuff like that. You have this suede cloth headliner, nice glass roof panel, lovely open pore wood trim on the dashboard, on the doors, synthetic leather and stitching on the dashboard and on the doors everywhere you look. Really an absolutely well done interior. Very good job on Rivian's part. We have a nice navigation system of live view maps. Fantastic parking cameras for excellent situational awareness. This one has about 17,000 miles on it. Pretty low mileage for 2022. Really nice color combination. There's that nice aftermarket wheel and tire package. And we have these yellow brake calipers. That is a giveaway for the quad motors. All the quad motors have the yellow brake calipers, and we have these nice Pirelli Scorpion off-road tires. Since there's no engine up here, we have lots of cargo space. There is the charger, and then you have additional cargo space underneath there. You can also use the key fob to close the hood. I love the front end styling. I have all these nice ambient lights. It really looks cool at nighttime, seeing one of these things drive down the road. Well, 4 doors, you have excellent space for passengers. Great family vehicle. We have a rear touchscreen as well in the back. And more detail back here. They have a wood trim, like a coat hook, USB-C port. Really, really nice, well done interior. And this thing has storage galore. We have these pass-throughs as well. So look at all that cargo space in there. And then they have like a tool kit on this side. On the other side, I think they have a road hazard kit. These are really strong. You can stand on these, sit on them. Nice usable bed. And the way the bed is hinged, it actually extends pretty far. So even though it's not the biggest bed in the world, when you put it in the down position, the way it's hinged, and they have this thing right here, it actually extends the bed to, I think, almost 6 feet, making it a lot more usable and practical. And we also have some storage, or you can put the spare tire in here. Sometimes people take the spare tire out and you have additional storage, but obviously this has a nice optional spare tire kit, which I know a lot of people like. We have an onboard air compressor and an onboard power outlet, under the rail LED bed lighting. And a popular feature that they don't offer anymore is the power tonneau cover. So that's a really cool feature, and it works fantastic. Some of these power tonneau covers, they could have issues and stuff. I think that's kind of why Rivian discontinued them. I don't know if they're going to bring them back, but on this one it obviously works great. Nice thing about these Rivian pickups that they're at a lot more affordable price point on the pre-owned market. You know, when these things first came out on the used market, they were $100,000, and obviously a new quad motor is $100,000. But you can find nice used Rivians like this in the $60,000 price range, give or take, which is a lot cheaper than a brand new one. Well, there you have it, a nice example of a 2022 Rivian R1T launch edition. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you soon, and have a wonderful day.